In today's video, we're heading to two properties suffering from rats. One is a condo and it's so bad, she had to move her son out because it was affecting his sleep. She hired several pest control companies and they weren't able to figure it out. Then we're heading over to Ozzy's where he's hearing a lot of activity in the ceiling. We got a busy one for you today and we're gonna be revealing what's inside these ceilings, and it's thousands of rat droppings. We gotta get suited up for this one. Let's get started.
Right behind me is a 30-unit building. We're about to try to solve this rat problem where nobody's been able to. Let's go.
All right, guys, let's go meet Liz. Let's do a walkthrough. Now, these walkthroughs for David and I are super, super important. Why? Is because we have to be great listeners. The residents always have the clues in order to put the rat puzzle together. So let's go do a walkthrough and let's figure out, get some signs and some clues, and then we'll start the comprehensive investigation. How many pest controllers have been here?
You know what? I don't know. I'm not trusting the HOA now. The manager, it's a rich HOA because they already had some sort of lawsuit. They're just curious. I knew that the air conditioning unit needed to be replaced, but my son couldn't afford to change it, and we just decided to keep it, right, as is.
Okay, so we just found out from the mother that this is her son's unit. He had to move out because he's being woken up all hours of the night with the rats running through this duct system here. As you can see, he's packed up and he's out of here. He doesn't want anything to do with this unit anymore because they've already dealt with like 15 pest controllers, HVAC guys, plumbers. Nobody's been able to figure it out. So what we're gonna do is solve this for them. The question is, we're sandwiched between 30 other units. Very complicated. We typically don't take jobs on unless it's residential or a single structure. But we're hopeful that we can solve this today, and the reason why is because this is the only unit that's being affected. So here we go. She said she found rats coming through the toilet. A lot of people think that they're inside the unit going into the toilet, but most of the time they're coming up through the toilet, through the sewer system. The very first thing we're gonna do is smoke out the sewer, the vent system, and we're gonna do that from the rooftop. So let's start that now. Hey Jim, why don't you go up with Anthony and just make sure he's putting smoke in the right vent. Okay. I'm gonna flush the toilet. Okay. So if you can just listen to see what vent stack. Okay. You can hear that flushing. That's where I want to put the smoke.
Okay, stand up over there.
Yeah. Hey Jim.
What's up, Anthony?
I got the smoke ready to go.
Okay,
You're late.
Did David flush the toilet?
Yeah.
Okay, which vent was it? Okay, perfect. All right, so yeah, let's do the injection there. So this is the bathroom vent right here. All right, so Anthony's got the smoke machine. He's just waiting for the green light. Once the guys get everything exposed down below, we'll start to do the injection process and see if we can get smoke. I believe we are. We're already getting smoke.
Oh, right over here. Right over here. Tell them to shut it off. It's in here. Oh yeah, baby.
You can see how large this building is. 30 units.
So if you're one that lives in an apartment building or a condominium complex, it could be a nightmare because the landlord or the HOA really doesn't want to take any responsibility. So really, the only way to solve it is you having to spend your hard-earned money.
Here's a few tips that might help you if you're in this type of situation. First of all, write a demanding letter. Be firm. Hey, HOA, management company, I have given you guys plenty of time. There's been a lot of damage into my unit, so I'm gonna give you 30 days. If not, I have no choice but to hire my own company, and if I find out that in fact it's HOA related or common area, I'm gonna be wanting full reimbursement for my out-of-pocket expenses. And then if you do hire somebody, you gotta make sure that they document everything, so that way they can compile a report and send it off to the board members or to the management company. If you hire the right person and they document it and there's negligence, you should be able to get your money back. And this also applies to renters as well, dealing with the landlord. This video is sponsored by Factor. What I love about Factor is they deliver fresh, never frozen, chef-crafted, and dietitian-approved meals right to your door. As a busy rat exterminator, always on the move from job to job, it's so nice to have my very own protein-packed pre-made meals ready to go. Skip the grocery stores, all the prep work, and the cleaning.
God, it's so good. When things get hectic, Factor is flexible. You can change your order up every week with plans from 4 to 18 per week, or simply pause or reschedule your delivery at any time. When I'm traveling, I'm drinking my Apple Beet Ginger. It's all cold pressed juices. Head to my link to get 50% off and free shipping on your first Factor box, and 20% off your next month of orders with code EXPERTS50. All right, so here's the challenge, guys. Here's our vehicles. I've got to put in money for the meter so we don't get a ticket. So the meters are 2 hours. Let's see if we can find this in less than 2 hours. And the time starts right now. So Jimmy put the pressure on. We've only got 2 hours. If not, we're getting a huge parking ticket.
One hour and 45 minutes left. Okay, we gotta hurry.
All right, so now that we've opened up the ceiling area, we're gonna hit the smoke one more time, just so we can trace out where that smoke's coming from. Is it from this side or more from the bathroom side? Turning it on. I'll tell you when to shut it off, okay? Is it coming from there? Look at the smoke coming up this way. Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming from below, yeah. Yeah, so instead of there, we need to open up lower. Okay, so Brian's gonna grab the green camera. How much time do we have on the meter? Right here. No, get the camera first. No, check the meter. Okay, get the camera first. Hurry, no time for walking. How much time do we have on this meter now?
An hour and 37 minutes.
Hour 37?
Yeah.
Okay, hurry up. So we've got our little micro camera here, and what we're gonna do is fish the camera down this wall to try to identify what elevation that broken pipe is. We definitely have got something going on here. There's no plumbing in this wall, it's all electrical, so why would there be a plumbing pipe there? Okay, bring the camera up. It's just electrical there. So we've opened up that ceiling. It's the wrong spot, even though we were getting a ton of smoke coming out of that area. But that smoke now is coming from this area here into this other ceiling area. If you remember, inside the closet, there's a huge metal plenum there that just does not give us direct access there. So hopefully by opening this up, we'll be able to pinpoint the entry point. Right here, Brian.
An hour and 23.
Oh, look at David. He's pacing. I know my brother. That means he's nervous. Slowly. That hole didn't do anything. There's a big wooden beam and we're not seeing any open pipe. So now we're gonna relocate everything inside that closet. So we opened up this hole here. We're still getting a lot of smoke, but again, embedded in a bunch of wood. So now we're gonna run a camera through that vent and see if we can see anything, because man, we're having a tough time with this one. What's the meter say?
25 minutes.
25 minutes?
I don't think we do it in that time, boss.
You don't have confidence in us then.
In 25 minutes? Did we find the hole yet?
Not yet. We're
Exactly.
about to. You better go tell Anthony and Enrique to hurry up.
All right.
Let them know that we only have
25
24
minutes.
minutes now.
All right.
All right, so David ran the camera through here and we're getting smoke. So what we're gonna have to do now is, because this is in our way, we're gonna have to open up below this, remove that ducting so we can get up into the ceiling above this HVAC. So we're gonna do that now. We have to open this up, remove the duct, and then work our way up.
A few moments later.
So we disconnected the large ducting here so we have access to the ceiling here. So we're gonna try to access the ceiling, hopefully find something between the floors here. I gotta go check the meters while they're doing that. Okay, so Dave is up into that wall cavity running the camera.
Okay. You're on the pipe right here. There's the coupling right there. You're right there.
And the meter, by the way, is at literally 6 minutes. Guys, we have literally 6 minutes. There's the 2-inch cast iron pipe right there.
You have to
You
go
gotta
more.
go higher, Dave. Higher.
Right there, right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Right there. There it is. There it is right there, guys. Right there.
Oh my gosh, we had to remove so much to get to this little area right here. Look at the amount of rat droppings in the ceiling chase here. And then right here is the opening. Look what we had to remove to get to pinpointing exactly how these rats were getting in.
We found it, which is great, but the downside is we did not find it within a 2-hour period. It was like about 2 hours and 5 minutes. Still not bad, but the goal was to beat the meter.
This homeowner here, depending on how old the building is, if it's less than 10 years old, they're gonna have recourse because for sure it's negligence. There was a pipe that wasn't connected properly, so it should not fall on this homeowner here. But that's gonna be up to her to go deal with the board. And then the board now will make a decision if they're just gonna pay for this or do they go after the developer.
So David now is going to call the client and provide an update.
Hello?
Hi Liz, good news.
Yes.
We found the breach.
You found it?
We found it. Yes, it's a separated cast iron pipe. It's definitely going to be negligence on the plumber. When was this building built?
It's over 14 years old for sure.
Okay, so what do your CC&Rs read in respect to who's responsible? Is it any pipes inside of a ceiling or walls, or if it's a common area pipe? What do you know about the CC&Rs?
I have to look at them. I actually asked them to send them all to me. I'm just in a meeting. I just want to pick up for you. But
Oh yeah.
so if you text me your question, that would be fabulous. But if you have pictures or whatever,
Yes, yeah, we have all the. Yes.
then I can ask the question.
Okay, I'll let you know the next steps. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
So at this point, guys, there's nothing we can do. She can't authorize us to do any repairs. We do not want to do any repairs because if it is common area and it's the HOA's responsibility to fix that pipe, they may have their own building plumber. However, what we are going to do as she's investigating who the responsibility party is, we're gonna set up a camera right in front of those pipes and hopefully we'll get some activity to include in our report of findings so she can submit it to the board to show proof. Because sometimes these board members, they'll say, no, there's no way a rat's gonna climb all the way up to the second floor, so it's gonna negate all of that. Stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll get some activity coming in and out of that vent pipe.
All right, so now that we found the entry point on this one, it's only 11:20 a.m. So that means we have one more that we can take on today. So the crew's behind us and we're headed there now.
This one here, you guys, is a special one because literally the marriage is on the line. I spoke to Ozzy who says, Jim, I've been at this. I've walked around, I've hired other exterminators to seal the outside. I can't figure it out. And my wife is on me to the degree of which she's ready to sell the house and literally move out if this doesn't get solved. So we're headed to go meet Ozzy and let's see what we can do to solve this one. All right, we are here at the next one. The crew is here as well. Where are the rats coming into this home?
This one here makes you want to throw up. Just for fun, give me the green camera. I'm gonna run the camera.
So while Anthony's getting this set up, Dave wants to run the camera to see if he can identify anything that's obvious.
So I just want to show you. So the other pest controllers added this screen. They custom cut these to fit. But look at this, guys. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it. Oh. Honestly, I didn't mean to do that. I literally just poked that down to push it out, and it dropped all the way down the pipe.
He spent quite a bit of money on exclusion work. Went all the way down, thinking the rats were coming through there. All right, we're starting to get some smoke out of the vents here. Let's head down to the house. Yeah, I know, I got you. Right, so since we're getting smoke coming out of here, we've got that brand new shower below us. We're gonna go ahead and create a hole here and then run our micro camera and reintroduce the smoke and see exactly where that pipe is. just found it, you guys. It's a 2-inch ABS vent that goes straight up and it doesn't terminate. So I think this used to be a bar. They converted it and did not terminate it properly inside the ceiling. We're gonna open up that ceiling right where he was hearing all the activity. So it's gonna be interesting what we find here. So we're gonna get prepared right now to get that done. All right, it's gonna be a long day. Once we get this done, we're headed back to the original job because she wants to move on it right away. She wants to get her son back into that condo. She's gonna deal with the HOA later, but she wants to get her unit back. So the guys had the ceiling opened up. Brian's heading back up to do another smoke test.
You guys, here's the one size fits all caps. 4-inch, 3-inch, 2-inch, and even 1.5 inches. There's no other rat caps that will actually accommodate this. So you just have to count the vents. Don't worry about the size. Get these bad babies. That's what we're gonna switch these out to.
The reason why we invented this is for efficiency. That wire mesh, first of all, is not sustainable. You saw exactly what happened. It drops into pipes. If a plumber ever has to go up there and snake out, oftentimes they don't put them back. So this right here solves it.
And you don't have to take all your tools and screws and gloves and cutters up on the roof and make all of those custom cuts. You just count the vents, drop these down, a little bit of glue, sink them down, you're done. Okay, so right behind, you can see a crack right there. Chewing the wires right here. Okay, turn the smoke on.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and vacuum up, do an enzyme treatment for temporarily. We're gonna go ahead and put some wire mesh around this pipe here so we can at least stop the rats from coming in. He wants the activity to stop. Definitely gonna use the twinzyme up in that ceiling.
Got the trap right there. And then right here, so if we see their bodies kind of going up and down, that's a good sign.
The client's already set up with his camera, so he's gonna send us all of the footage if there's any remaining rats. Now remember, when it comes to sewer rats, it's always a 50-50 chance we're gonna trap something, because oftentimes when we do that smoke, they dump right back into that sewer system. So we will see tonight or tomorrow how much activity, if any.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Awesome.
All right, so
Okay.
we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. We are now back here. We're gonna build a zipper door containment. We're gonna set up an air scrubber here because of the thousands of rat droppings in the ceiling and this pipe repair. We've gotta open up the bathroom ceiling, which is gonna be a big opening here so we can sanitize and treat in here and then hopefully make our way to that pipe. That's gonna be the challenge, but we have a lot of preparation work to do here, protecting these floors, protecting the washer and dryer. We got Carlos the master. There is nobody better than building out these containers. We don't want any of this contamination to cross-contaminate into the breathing space, so that's why we go to this extreme. Such an amazing crew.
So this is gonna be a poop slide here. When we open up, if there's any poop, it's gonna slide on the plastic and run down right here on the floor. All right, all of the prep work is completed. Now it's time to start opening things up. There's gotta be millions of droppings up there. I mean, there is a whole lot of droppings. It's gonna literally rain down once we start opening things up.
lot in there? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Carlos, we gotta open up all this right here. This is why we sealed off the shower and the tub. But this, all of that debris would have been right inside the tub. No, I know.
The duck was saying, you guys are moving fast, and I can't wait for these rats to get out. See, I know how to speak duck. Not Dutch, duck. All right, I think we've got the pipe exposed, guys. Here. That's why it's super important to hire the right people in the very beginning, guys. It's so important. Because look, at every day that goes by, every week, every month, the infestation just elevates. I sure love my team. They're incredible. Pretty severe, huh?
Unbelievable. The amount of rat droppings are in this place. Mind blowing.
Would you sleep up there for $10,000 for the night?
A full body Tyvek suit, a full mask.
No.
No?
Actually, just in your underwear and a pillow. What about 1.2 million?
Okay, now we're talking. Rats included?
Well, just in that particular environment.
Really tempting, but I have to say no.
Thousands and thousands of droppings, you guys. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. A lot of droppings? Did you say there's more than 21? That's what it takes, though, in order to get our clients back into their homes, giving them the peace of mind. That's what a professional rat exterminator does. They pulled this little juvenile out. You can tell he's suffered a little bit. All right, guys, I just checked in with Ozzy, the last job we left. I said, hello, checking in. Anything on the cam yet? I see activity on the camera. He's calling them mice, but they're rats.
Juvenile rats.
So I'm having him forward me the footage, so he's gonna try. There's 2 rats snooping around our trap. They haven't hit it yet. It's just a matter of time. So the challenge that we're facing right now, guys, is it's very difficult to gain access to where that separation. So what we're gonna try to do is we gotta determine if this laundry picks up this vent. So that's what we're investigating right now. We're getting everything decontaminated, but we're moving on to the next step, and that is trying to get to this open pipe, which is very, very difficult.
You guys have to have, when you're doing big jobs like this, bring a bucket of tools that has everything.
Yeah, it's right there. That's perron.
Small hole here, just a square one. All right, so Dave's heading up in that ceiling. He's gonna put his hand on there, and I've got to tap on this and make sure and verify if this is in fact the vent that is where it's disconnected up there. So we're gonna be doing that right now. You ready? What? Shh.
Tap on the other one. Now tap on the other one. Wrench torque thing.
Here you go. Put your hand on it. Okay. So now Dave's tapping. Do it again. Okay. Okay, I think it's the one on the left, Dave. Yep, this one. Not this one. I can feel the vibration. So for tonight, we're just gonna go ahead and compact it with wire mesh so we can stop the rats from coming in.
All right, my favorite part. We're ready for the enzyme.
It's not just the enzyme, it's the
Twinzyme.
Okay, we are placing the traps now.
Not just a trap, it's the twin traps. The most effective snap trap in the world, and I'm not just saying that, guys. Hundreds and hundreds of rats, 99.9% chance you're catching your rats when you use these. This right here is a T-Rex, got deployed. That's why we don't use them. That's how you get rats out of ceilings, and this deserves the rat dance.
Another successful rat extermination. Job solved. We will see you on the next one.